This is a special correspondent Chris Speedwagon coming at you. KD After Dark at Large. With another edition of Chris Speedwagon Presents. Or Chef Speedwagon Presents. Pardon me. Hold on. About to have a terrible mess up here. So, I was having a discussion the other day about the art of sopping. For those of you that don't understand what the art of sopping is, and it's something that's, everybody does it. Everybody poops. Everybody sops. So if you don't know what sopping is, or maybe you do and you don't realize what it is, that's what I'm going to explain to you today what it is. So you're eating. You've got remnants on your plate. You can sop while you're eating, and then you're going to sop after you're eating. So basically what you're doing is you take your spoon or other utensil and take your bread and you scoop it up on whatever utensil and you're eating. That's sopping. And then at the end of the meal, you've got an extra piece of bread, and then you sop up whatever's left on your plate because you don't want to waste that food. Like I say always, there are children starving in Cliffside, and you don't want this food to go to waste. Everybody around the world does this. You see this in videos all over the place where they're swapping up in their plate with whatever bread they use. It's what they do. Okay, so I forgot one more item I have to get out of the fridge here. The secret pantry. The secret fridge of Speedwagon. So, sopping isn't just a southern thing. The word sopping probably is, but for the most part, the process might have a different name, but the sop is still the same. Okay. So, Katie and I we're talking about sopping. We've mentioned it before. We talked about King syrup being the perfect sopping syrup. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do syrups. So, I've got King. I've got Mrs. Butterworth. I've also got, because great value, butter flavored syrup. But then this is the one that I'm doing under protest. K-Row. When I was a young man, and as an older man, I love pancakes. I like waffles, but I prefer pancakes. I used to bug my mom all the time about making some pancakes. And one time, I was like, Mama, I want some pancakes. I want some pancakes. Make me some pancakes. She said, we ain't got no syrup. I said, no, I want some pancakes. We got to have some sort of syrup. She's like, well, we got this K-Row stuff. I said, well, that's fine. She's like, you ain't going to like it. I said, I don't care. I want some pancakes, and we're going to use that K-Row syrup. She said, you're not going to like it. I said, I don't care. So she made me some pancakes, buttered up my pancakes, one cake at a time with some butter, poured some K-Row on each one of them beautiful pancakes. And wretched. It was like eating a melted hockey puck or something. It's horrible. Horrible. I was like, Mama, this ain't no damn pancake syrup. She's like, I tried to tell you, but you know what? You're gonna clean your plate. I said, no, Mama, I can't eat this mess. She said, you're gonna clean it. You made me make them damn pancakes after I told you we didn't have no syrup. You're gonna eat that stuff. She didn't say stuff, mind you. but you're going to eat that stuff and you're going to clean that plate. I said, Mama, I can't do it. She said, I don't care. Do it. And I did it. And the next time I asked for pancakes, the first thing out of my mouth was, hey, Mama, we got syrup out of that K-Row mess? She's like, yeah, we got syrup. I was like, can I have some pancakes? So I prepared, I've got 4 syrups, but I only made 3 biscuits. Because I'll be damned if I'm wasting a whole biscuit on this K-Row stuff. Now, it might have changed. I don't know. We're going to find out. And then I got me this big-ass tub of country crock. I'm going to set up some plates with some syrup. I'm going to put a pat of butter on there. And I'm going to show you how to grind the butter up into the syrup. And then we're going to sop some biscuits. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I got my little setup here. Got 4 plates, 4 forks. There's my 3 biscuits, 1 ripped in half. There's my coffee. There's my syrups. Oh, I got them turned the other way, but whatever. I ain't no Stanley Kubrick or nothing, so I don't know how to set up a shot. And then there's the old country crock. So I'm gonna turn this back to my sexy mug here. All right, so I'm gonna start with when one thinks of syrup, one thinks of cane. Just pour some in the middle of the plate. Don't want to get it on the flange area, because that's bad. Try not to put, well, king is kind of tough because they don't have no little pouring hole. This is Butterworth. She came a little quick there. She was excited. And we got the old Quate. Came out okay. And we got this nasty ass K-Row. Alright. Take your fork. Get a little bit of butter on there. Drop it in the middle of your syrup. And you just kind of try to make all that racket there. Just try to grind that up in there. Hold on, let me. There we go. Supposed to grind that mess up in there pretty good. Doesn't really look like what it should look like. And then you just repeat process. That one turned out a little more what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to not look like still not. It's not. It's they're supposed to be a little. I don't know how. It's supposed to look like crumbly, I guess. Still, it's not supposed to be all liquidy like the King turned out to be. But Jackie B said that it's the best sopping syrup. So, and then here's that god awful looking K-Row. Not even doing right. All right. So we start with the King. Here's my biscuit, one of the Mary B's. I'm gonna look at this thing. This is a freezer biscuit. So good sop. It's right there on the biscuit. Stays right on the biscuit where it's supposed to be. That's the one to beat right there. That's good. All right, Mrs. Butterworth. All right, so broke up the biscuit a little bit. Sopped up okay, I guess. It's pretty good. King's still ahead. So let's try this Walmart stuff. It's a little liquidy. It did okay, but sopping wise. Now, I was buying the Walmart brand because it's a little cheaper. It tastes similar to the Mrs. Butterworth in a lot of regards. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I got the extra buttery Mrs. Butterworth. So, very similar. A little more liquidy than the Mrs. Butterworth. And if you're wondering if I'm hesitating because of the K-Row, yeah, I am. Okay. Well, it didn't sop worth a damn. I got a lot of butter on here, so it tastes like butter, I guess. So apparently K-Row was used as syrup back in the real old days, working man syrup. And it really doesn't have, I mean, it's like, it has no taste. All I tasted was biscuit and butter. It's got like a real, I don't know how to describe the taste. It's just kind of bland. Tastes like poverty. I don't know. It is one of the ingredients, if I recall correctly, for popcorn balls. It's caramelated popcorn balls. So, I mean, it does serve a purpose. So, but yet again, the champagne of syrups. When one thinks of syrup, one thinks of King. You can't find it everywhere. Walmart didn't even have it on the shelf. Went to Ingles yesterday, and they had plenty of it. So you have to search for it. But it's well worth the search and well worth the price. So I would say King number 1, Mrs. Butterworth number 2, Equate number 3 or whatever. K-Row, throw it in the trash. Ain't worth spitting on. So there you go. I guess I'm going to finish off these biscuits with this King syrup. I'm going to wash the rest of the syrup down the drain because I don't need this much syrup anyway. So I'm going to sign off now. This is Special Correspondent Chris Speedwagon coming at you for Katie After Dark at Large with another episode of Chef Speedwagon Presents. Till next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Try to stay out of trouble. Later.